Hello, lovely viewers. You are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be presenting to you some questions and answers on the play Antony and Cleopatra by William Shakespeare. This video will center on Act 1 of the play. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. The play opens in in one of the rooms of Cleopatra's palace. A. Alexandria. B. Rome. C. Greece. D. Egypt. The correct answer to this question is A. Alexandria. The play begins with Demetrius and Philo discussing Antony's increasing dash for Cleopatra. A. Sympathy. B. Empathy. C. Fondness. D. Hatred. The correct answer to this question is C. Fondness. Speaker X. Saw you, my lord? Speaker Y. No, lady. Speaker X. Was he not here? The extract again. Speaker X. Saw you, my lord? Speaker Y. No, lady. Speaker X. Was he not here? Who is Speaker X? A. Cleopatra. B. Enobarbus. C. Charmaine. D. Iras. The correct answer to this question is A. Cleopatra. Who is Speaker Y? A. Cleopatra. B. Enobarbus. C. Charmaine. D. Iras. The correct answer to this question is B. Enobarbus. He and my lord refers to A. Pompey. B. Caesar. C. Enobarbus. D. Antony. The correct answer to this question is D. Antony. Speaker X. Nay, but this dotage of our generals overflow the measure. Those his goodly eyes, that over the fowls and master of the war, have grown like plated mass, now bend, now turn, the office and devotion of their view. The extract again. Speaker X. Nay, but this dotage of our generals overflow the measure. Those his goodly eyes, that over the fowls and master of the war, have grown like plated mass, now bend, now turn, the office and devotion of their view. Who is the speaker? A. Philo. B. Demetrius. C. Antony. D. Caesar. The correct answer to this question is A. Philo. Who is the addressee? A. Cleopatra. B. Antony. C. Demetrius. D. Caesar. The correct answer to this question is C. Demetrius. Who is being talked about? A. Cleopatra. B. Caesar. C. Philo. D. Antony. The correct answer to this question is D. Antony. Which characters enter immediately after this utterance? A. Charmaine and Iras. B. Caesar and Antony. C. Cleopatra and Charmaine. D. Antony and Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is D. Antony and Cleopatra. The speaker discusses the A. Glory of war, B. General strange metamorphosis, C. Effects of war, D. Planets and nature. The correct answer to this question is B. General strange metamorphosis. Speaker X. If it be love indeed, tell me how much. Speaker Y. There's beggary in the love that can be reckoned. The extract again. Speaker X. If it be love indeed, tell me how much. Speaker Y. There's beggary in the love that can be reckoned. Who is Speaker X? A. Octavius Caesar, B. Agrippa, C. Octavia, D. Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is D. Cleopatra. Who is Speaker Y? A. Demetrius, B. Iras, C. Antony, D. A soothsayer. The correct answer to this question is C. Antony. They are interrupted by a messenger who has brought A. News from Rome, B. Weapons of war, C. A love potion, D. Captives from a war. The correct answer to this question is A. News from Rome. From this extract, we have ample evidence that Antony and Cleopatra are A. Deeply in love, B. Enemies, C. Warriors, D. Beggars. The correct answer to this question is A. Deeply in love. Speaker X. News, my good lord, from Rome. Speaker Y. Grace me the sum. Speaker Z. Nay, hear them. The extract again. Speaker X. News, my good lord, from Rome. Speaker Y. Grace me the sum. Speaker Z. Nay, hear them. Who is Speaker X? A. Antony, B. Cleopatra, C. A messenger, D. An attendant. The correct answer to this question is C. A messenger. Who is Speaker Y? A. Antony, B. Cleopatra, C. A messenger, D. An attendant. The correct answer to this question is A. Antony. Who is Speaker Z? A. Antony, B. Cleopatra, C. A messenger, D. An attendant. The correct answer to this question is B. Cleopatra. This extract is set in A. Rome, B. Greece, Antony's palace, C. Alexandria, Cleopatra's palace, D. Caesar's palace. The correct answer to this question is C. Alexandria, Cleopatra's palace. Speaker X. Fulvia, thy wife is dead. Speaker Y. Where died she? The extract again. Speaker X. Fulvia, thy wife is dead. Speaker Y. Where died she? Who is Speaker X? A. Attendant. B. A soothsayer. C. Second messenger. D. First messenger. The correct answer to this question is C. Second messenger. Who is Speaker Y? A. Julius. B. Iras. C. Charmaine. D. Antony. The correct answer to this question is D. Antony. Thy wife refers to A. Fulvia. B. Cleopatra. C. Octavia. D. Portia. The correct answer to this question is A. Fulvia. Fulvia died in A. Her room. B. A flood. C. Sicyon. D. A dungeon. The correct answer to this question is C. Sicyon. What did Speaker X do after answering Speaker Y? A. He left. B. He cried. C. He gave him a letter. D. He committed suicide. The correct answer to this question is C. He gave him a letter. Which of these characters is torn between his desire for Cleopatra and the demands for his position as a ruler? A. Octavius Caesar. B. Lepidus. C. Julius Caesar. D. Mark Antony. The correct answer to this question is D. Mark Antony. Speaker X. Ha, ha, give me to drink mandragora. Speaker Y. Why, madam? The extract again. Speaker X. Ha, ha, give me to drink mandragora. Speaker Y. Why, madam? Who is Speaker X? A. Charmaine. B. Iras. C. Fulvia. D. Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is D. Cleopatra. Speaker Y is Speaker X's A. Sister. B. Bodyguard. C. Attendant. D. Warrior. The correct answer to this question is C. Attendant. Why does Speaker X ask for mandragora? A. To help her sleep. B. To help her forget. C. To poison Antony. D. To poison a villain. The correct answer to this question is A. To help her sleep. Which of these characters is determined to ultimately be the sole ruler of the Roman Empire? A. Octavius Caesar. B. Mark Antony. C. Lepidus. D. Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is A. Octavius Caesar. Who is the adopted son of Julius Caesar? A. Lepidus. B. Mark Antony. C. Octavius Caesar. D. Octavia. The correct answer to this question is C. Octavius Caesar. Which of these characters is a member of the triumvirate who serves as a mediator between Antony and Caesar? A. Cleopatra. B. Lepidus. C. Octavia. D. Antonio. The correct answer to this question is B. Lepidus. Dash is engaged to Antony in order to cement a political and military truce between Antony and her brother Caesar. A. Octavia. B. Cleopatra. C. Antonia. D. Sonia. The correct answer to this question is A. Octavia. Where thinkest thou he is now? Stands he or sits he? Or does he walk? Or is he on his horse? O happy horse, to bear the weight of Antony. The extract again. Where thinkest thou he is now? Stands he or sits he? Or does he walk? Or is he on his horse? O happy horse, to bear the weight of Antony. Who is the speaker? A. Cleopatra. B. Charmaine. C. Julius. D. Octavia. The correct answer to this question is A. Cleopatra. The dominant device in this extract is A. Pun. B. Onomatopoeia. C. Alliteration. D. Rhetorical question. The correct answer to this question is D. Rhetorical question. Which of these characters is Antony's trusted lieutenant and close friend? A. Cleopatra. B. Antonio. C. Enobarbus. D. Pompey. The correct answer to this question is C. Enobarbus. Antony's first wife is called A. Fulvia. B. Cleopatra. C. Patra. D. Octavia. The correct answer to this question is A. Fulvia. Who is Mark Antony? A. A young Roman attendant. B. A middle-aged Roman general ruling the empire with Lepidus and Octavius Caesar. C. The adopted son of Julius Caesar. D. A mediator in the triumvirate. The correct answer to this question is B. A middle-aged Roman general ruling the empire with Lepidus and Octavius Caesar. What is Octavius Caesar's relationship with Julius Caesar? A. He is his cousin. B. He is his adopted son. C. He is his brother. D. He is his rival. The correct answer to this question is B. He is his adopted son. What role does Lepidus play in the triumvirate? A. He is the sole ruler of the Roman Empire. B. He serves as a mediator between Antony and Caesar. C. He is a powerful general. D. He is Cleopatra's advisor. The correct answer to this question is B. He serves as a mediator between Antony and Caesar. What is the setting of the play's opening scene? A. Rome in the Senate. B. Alexandria in Cleopatra's palace. C. Athens in a military camp. D. The Egyptian desert. The correct answer to this question is B. Alexandria in Cleopatra's palace. Look where they come, take but good notes, and you shall see in him the triple pillar of the world transformed. The extract again. Look where they come, take but good notes, and you shall see in him the triple pillar of the world transformed. Who is the speaker? A. Demetrius. B. Philo. C. Pompey. D. Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is B. Philo. They in this extract refers to A. Pompey and Cleopatra. B. Antony and Octavia. C. Antony and Cleopatra. D. Iras and Fulvia. The correct answer to this question is C. Antony and Cleopatra. Which characters enter after this utterance? A. Demetrius. B. Antonio. C. Antony and Octavia. D. Antony and Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is D. Antony and Cleopatra. Who is the addressee? A. Demetrius. B. Iras. C. Octavia. D. Pompey. The correct answer to this question is A. Demetrius. What is Philo's primary concern about Antony's relationship with Cleopatra? A. Antony is neglecting his duties as a general. B. Antony is becoming too focused on Cleopatra's beauty. C. Antony is being manipulated by Cleopatra. D. Antony is no longer in love with Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is A. Antony is neglecting his duties as a general. Speaker X. You shall outlive the lady whom you serve. Speaker Y. Oh, excellent. I love long life better than figs. The extract again. Speaker X. You shall outlive the lady whom you serve. Speaker Y. Oh, excellent. I love long life better than figs. Who is Speaker X? A. Antony. B. A soothsayer. C. Charmaine. D. Caesar. The correct answer to this question is B. A soothsayer. Who is Speaker Y? A. Iras. B. Soothsayer. C. Charmaine. D. Caesar. The correct answer to this question is C. Charmaine. The lady whom you serve refers to A. Antonio. B. Portia. C. Cleopatra. D. Selena. The correct answer to this question is C. Cleopatra. Love long life in the extract best exemplifies A. Personification, B. Alliteration, C. Assonance, D. Allegory. The correct answer to this question is B. Alliteration. Which of these characters was not present in this scene? A. Iras, B. Alexas, C. Antony, D. Charmaine. The correct answer to this question is C. Antony. Who are the characters involved in the conversation with the soothsayer? A. Antony, Cleopatra, and Enobarbus. B. Charmaine, Iras, and Alexas. C. Cleopatra and her attendants. D. The soothsayer and the messenger. The correct answer to this question is B. Charmaine, Iras, and Alexas. What is Cleopatra's attitude towards Antony's devotion to her? A. She is uninterested in Antony's love. B. She teases him and demands for more compliments. C. She is annoyed by Antony's affection. D. She is grateful for his attention. The correct answer to this question is B. She teases him and demands for more compliments. What does Antony say in response to the messenger's intrusion about news from Rome? A. He says he must return to Rome immediately. B. He says he no longer cares about Rome and its affairs. C. He says he will speak to the messenger after he spends time with Cleopatra. D. He orders the messenger to bring news from Caesar. The correct answer to this question is B. He says he no longer cares about Rome and its affairs. What prediction does the soothsayer make about Charmaine? A. She will marry Antony. B. Charmaine will outlive Cleopatra. C. Charmaine will become Queen of Egypt. D. Charmaine will be the first to die among Cleopatra's attendants. The correct answer to this question is B. Charmaine will outlive Cleopatra. Speaker X. He was disposed to mirth, but on the sudden, a Roman sword had struck him. The extract again. Speaker X. He was disposed to mirth, but on the sudden, a Roman sword had struck him. Who is Speaker X? A. Iras, B. Fulvia, C. Charmaine, D. Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is D. Cleopatra. He in this extract refers to A. The soothsayer, B. Caesar, C. Antony, D. First messenger. The correct answer to this question is C. Antony. What does Speaker X attribute Antony's sudden change of mood to? A. A Roman thought, B. A letter from his brother, C. A messenger from Caesar, D. A disagreement with Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is A. A Roman thought. Speaker X. Well, what worse? Speaker Y. The nature of bad news infects the teller. The extracts again. Speaker X. Well, what worse? Speaker Y. The nature of bad news infects the teller. Who is Speaker Y? A. A magician. B. A soothsayer. C. A warrior. D. A messenger. The correct answer to this question is D. A messenger. What news does the first messenger bring to Antony? A. That his brother Lucius has won a battle. B. That his wife Fulvia has died. C. That Lucius and Fulvia failed in their battle against Caesar. D. That Cleopatra is leaving Alexandria. The correct answer to this question is C. That Lucius and Fulvia failed in their battle against Caesar. What does Antony ask the messenger to do? A. To tell the truth, no matter how unpleasant. B. To leave immediately and not return. C. To tell him about the state of his army. D. To go back to Rome and deliver a message. The correct answer to this question is A. To tell him the truth, no matter how unpleasant. What is Antony's initial reaction to the news of Fulvia's death? A. He is indifferent and unaffected. B. He is overcome with remorse. C. He is relieved and happy. D. He is angry at Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is B. He is overcome with remorse. Speaker X. If there were no more women but Fulvia, then had you indeed a cat, and the case to be lamented. This grief is crowned with consolation. The extract again. Speaker X. If there were no more women but Fulvia, then had you indeed a cat, and the case to be lamented. This grief is crowned with consolation. Who is the addressee? A. Cleopatra. B. Iras. C. Antony. D. Pompey. The correct answer to this question is C. Antony. Who is Speaker X? A. Charmaine. B. Iras. C. The Soothsayer. D. Enobarbus. The correct answer to this question is D. Enobarbus. This utterance is occasioned by A. The defeat of Fulvia in war. B. The emptiness of love. C. The death of Fulvia. D. The reaction of Antony to Fulvia's death. The correct answer to this question is D. The reaction of Antony to Fulvia's death. How does Enobarbus respond to Antony's grief over Fulvia's death? A. He sympathizes and expresses condolences. B. He criticizes Antony for mourning too much. C. He tries to lighten the mood with cynical humor. D. He suggests that Antony should marry Cleopatra immediately. The correct answer to this question is C. He tries to lighten the mood with cynical humor. What is Antony's reaction to Enobarbus' comment about Fulvia's death? A. He laughs and agrees with him. B. He becomes angry and tells Enobarbus to stop making light of the situation. C. He ignores him and walks away. D. He thanks Enobarbus for trying to comfort him. The correct answer to this question is B. He becomes angry and tells Enobarbus to stop making light of the situation. What decision does Antony make after hearing about Fulvia's death? A. To stay in Egypt and continue his affair with Cleopatra. B. To ignore his duties and live in pleasure. C. To return to Rome and deal with his political responsibilities. D. To marry Cleopatra and leave Rome forever. The correct answer to this question is C. To return to Rome and deal with his political responsibilities. What does Antony resolve to give up for the time being? A. His relationship with Cleopatra. B. His duties in Rome. C. The pleasures of Egypt. D. His military campaigns. The correct answer to this question is C. The pleasures of Egypt. Speaker X. See where he is. Who's with him? What he does. I did not send you. If you find him sad, say I am dancing. If in mirth, report that I am sudden sick. Quick and return. The extract again. Speaker X. See where he is. Who's with him? What he does. I did not send you. If you find him sad, say I am dancing. If in mirth, report that I am sudden sick. Quick and return. Who is the speaker? A. Cleopatra. B. Fulvia. C. Antony. D. Charmaine. The correct answer to this question is A. Cleopatra. Who is sent on this errand? A. Charmaine. B. Iras. C. Alexas. D. Antony. The correct answer to this question is C. Alexas. What has the attendant been tasked to do? A. Send Antony a message about Fulvia's death. B. Find Antony and observe his mood. C. Prepare for a grand feast. D. To meet with her political advisors. The correct answer to this question is B. Find Antony and observe his mood. How does Cleopatra want the attendants to respond to Antony based on his mood? A. If he is happy, tell him that Cleopatra is ill. B. If he is sad, tell him she is sick. C. If he is in a good mood, tell him she is dancing. D. If he seems upset, tell him that she has gone to Rome. The correct answer to this question is A. If he is happy, tell him that Cleopatra is ill. Why does Cleopatra want to make Antony feel guilty? A. She wants him to think about her and return to her side. B. She wants him to be angry with her. C. She wants him to leave Rome immediately. D. She wants to test his love for her. The correct answer to this question is A. She wants him to think about her and return to her side. What does Antony try to tell Cleopatra when he enters? A. That he must leave Egypt. B. That he has received an urgent message from Rome. C. That Fulvia is dead. D. That he wants to marry Cleopatra. The correct answer to this question is C. That Fulvia is dead. How does Cleopatra respond when Antony first tries to tell her about Fulvia's death? A. She listens attentively and offers condolences. B. She interrupts him and accuses him of being unfaithful. C. She ignores him and continues her own speech. D. She reacts with immediate sorrow and tears. The correct answer to this question is C. She ignores him and continues with her own speech. How does Cleopatra react when she finally learns of Fulvia's death? A. She expresses sorrow and sympathy for Antony. B. She retorts that she now understands how she'll be treated when she dies. C. She becomes angry and refuses to speak to Antony. D. She immediately demands that Antony stay with her. The correct answer to this question is B. She retorts that she now understands how she'll be treated when she dies. What is the outcome of the scene? A. Cleopatra and Antony argue and separate. B. Cleopatra and Antony reconcile and swear vows of fidelity. C. Cleopatra demands that Antony stay in Egypt forever. D. Antony decides to stay with Cleopatra despite his duties in Rome. The correct answer to this question is B. Cleopatra and Antony reconcile and swear vows of fidelity. What is the main topic of discussion between Caesar and Lepidus in Act 1, Scene 4? A. The growing power of Cleopatra in Egypt. B. The problems facing the Roman Empire. C. Antony's behavior and actions. D. The threat of Pompey and his pirates. The correct answer to this question is C. Antony's behavior and actions. How do Caesar and Lepidus describe Antony's behavior? A. They praise him for his leadership in battle. B. They criticize him for wasting time on pleasures such as fishing, drinking, and revelry. C. They commend him for his diplomatic efforts in Egypt. D. They argue that he is doing what is best for the Roman Empire. The correct answer to this question is B. They criticize him for wasting time on pleasures such as fishing, drinking, and revelry. What news does the messenger bring to Caesar and Lepidus? A. Pompey and his pirates are making inroads to Italy and causing havoc in the Mediterranean. B. Antony has arrived in Rome with his army. C. Cleopatra has formed an alliance with Caesar. D. Pompey has surrendered to the Roman forces. The correct answer to this question is A. Pompey and his pirates are making inroads into Italy and causing havoc in the Mediterranean. What does Caesar use the bad news about Pompey and the pirates to do? A. To justify Antony's absence from Rome. B. To criticize Antony further for being absent and failing to defend the empire. C. To rally his forces for war. D. To praise Antony's military strength. The correct answer to this question is B. To criticize Antony further for being absent and failing to defend the empire. What past incident does Caesar recall to demonstrate Antony's lack of character? A. Antony's defeat at Modena and the subsequent famine. B. Antony's failure to protect Cleopatra in battle. C. Antony's refusal to engage in diplomatic negotiations. D. Antony's loss of a major battle to Pompey. The correct answer to this question is A. Antony's defeat at Modena and the subsequent famine. How does Caesar describe Antony's escape after the battle at Modena? A. He escaped with great dignity and honor. B. He fled with the Alps and endured extreme hardships, even drinking from filthy sources. C. He was captured and humiliated by Pompey's forces. D. He negotiated a peace treaty with the enemy. The correct answer to this question is B. He fled to the Alps and endured extreme hardships, even drinking from filthy sources. What is Caesar's reaction to Antony's behavior? A. He feels admiration for Antony's survival instincts. B. He is saddened by Antony's immature actions, which he believes hurt Antony's honor. C. He praises Antony for his ability to recover from defeat. D. He thinks Antony's behavior is justified given the circumstances. The correct answer to this question is B. He is saddened by Antony's immature actions, which he believes hurt Antony's honor. What is Cleopatra doing while Antony is away? A. She is busy ruling Egypt and taking care of her affairs. B. She is engaging in diplomatic negotiations with Rome. C. She is obsessively thinking about Antony and worrying about him. D. She is planning for the future of Egypt without Antony. The correct answer to this question is C. She is obsessively thinking about Antony and worrying about him. What does Cleopatra ask for to help her cope with the absence of Antony? A. A new crown. B. A war strategy to defend Egypt. C. Mandragora, a sleeping potion. D. A letter from Antony. The correct answer to this question is C. Mandragora, a sleeping potion. How does Cleopatra view herself after Antony left for Rome? A. As a powerful and determined ruler. B. A lovesick and emotionally vulnerable woman. C. As a wise queen focused on the nation's welfare. D. As a detached and strategic leader. The correct answer to this question is B. As a lovesick and emotionally vulnerable woman. What is Cleopatra's reaction when she hears news from Alexis about Antony? A. She is indifferent. B. She is delighted and treasures the news. C. She becomes upset and angry. D. She becomes suspicious and demands more details. The correct answer to this question is B. She is delighted and treasures the news. What gift does Alexa bring Cleopatra from Antony? A. A letter. B. A pearl. C. A crown. D. A golden bracelet. The correct answer to this question is B. A pearl. What special significance does the pearl have? A. It was a gift from Caesar. B. It was kissed by Antony and has great sentimental value. C. It symbolizes Cleopatra's reign over Egypt. D. It was found in the Nile River. The correct answer to this question is B. It was kissed by Antony and has a great sentimental value. How does Cleopatra react to the news about Antony's mood? A. She is pleased to hear that Antony was happy. B. She is pleased to hear that Antony was sad. C. She is satisfied with a diplomatic response, as she would have been upset if Antony seemed too happy without her. D. She demands more information about Antony's feelings. The correct answer to this question is C. She is satisfied with a diplomatic response, as she would have been upset if Antony seemed to be happy without her. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.